So welcome everybody. It's the thick of summer. That mid-June heat has arrived. My favorite time of year. I love the heat. I love the summer on Hilton Head. We are here today in Port Royal Plantation at the new beach house. Brand new beach club that they have redone. Possibly one of my favorite spots. Actually, it is one of my favorite spots on Hilton Head. Port Royal is very near and dear to my heart. This is where it all started for the O'Gradys back in the late 80s. We moved here. My dad actually built a house just over there on the beach in the early 90s, and we have very fond memories of this neighborhood. And at some point in the future, I believe our family will move back into Port Royal. We just love it. It's particularly unique because it is a oceanfront community that is entirely private. It's only for its residents and their guests. So that makes Port Royal very attractive to year-round and second homeowners. There are no weekly rentals in here. The beach is deserted and the facilities are just fantastic. Let's take a walk over to the beach. So we've made it to the beach in Port Royal Plantation. We're right in front of the beach club. They have their own bridge, walkway bridge over the marsh, and a mat all the way down to the sand. Again, it is so private down here. It is the middle of June and there are only 2 groups on the beach. That's what Port Royal is all about. It's about a private beach. Lots of amenities. The Olympic-size oceanfront swimming pool. Nobody has that. This dreamlike setup for this Olympic-size lap pool right on the beach at Port Royal Plantation. No other club has that on Hilton Head. It is by far the most unique neighborhood for a private beach experience. Let's jump out to the tennis and pickleball area. Interestingly enough, this tennis court center used to house 2 grass tennis courts, the only grass courts on Hilton Head in the late 80s, early 90s. I'm not sure when they got converted, but I think it was a while back now. And then today, as this pickleball craze has developed, these communities are jumping on the new craze and they're converting some of the tennis courts into pickleball. Another neat feature in this tennis court area is the gardening area. So if you're a resident and you like to garden, you can come out here and grow your veggies or your rare plants or whatever it is you like to do. But there's a nice little area over there for that. We're wrapping things up today on the northern tip of Port Royal Plantation on the beach here. There's a little segment here, Steam Gun Place, and the very end of North Port Royal Drive. The real estate here is primo because it's also elevated. North Port Royal Drive has some nice elevations. A lot of the houses here are a bit higher than some of the other beachfront on Hilton Head. There's some really great landmarks in Port Royal Plantation dating back to the early inhabitants, and then this steam gun which was dismantled in the early 1900s, actually was used in some of the invasions onto the island. Port Royal seems to have it all, folks. It's private, it's quiet, it's packed with amenities. Houses in this neighborhood these days, with our new very strong real estate market, are starting pretty close to $1 million now, and to buy something on the beach, obviously you're going to go up from there. But thanks for tuning in. I'm Tristan O'Grady with Coast. You can reach me 843-301-3333. You can reach my partner Rick Saber. He's at 843-683-4701. Have a great weekend.